Hello, and sorry for missing last week. I was helping a friend with a project on Friday, Saturday and Sunday, so here is a quick double recap of the last 2 weeks. So what have I been up to? I have run about 25k last week. I've done 30 this week, perhaps slightly over, and then a bit of walking on top, which I've only recorded some of, which is going really well. I am fairly surprised that after a fairly large amount of running for me, compared to what I'm used to doing, I'm getting on alright, which is really good. The training plan from Endomondo is going well. They seem to know what they're talking about, which is good because I'm following it religiously. You'll notice, if you are pedantic enough to have paused the video, that I missed my first target time for the very first time in this training program, which will hopefully be a very rare occurrence. But I decided to eat some spicy food on a Saturday, and then the training plan said nothing on Monday, so I thought, well, I'll eat the spicy food on Sunday as well. And then on Monday it recalculated and I had to go for a 15k run. And yeah, you can imagine that it was a fairly interesting run and let's say painful, and spare you any more details. So lesson learnt, I just need to eat slightly better. My weight in general has still gone down, but not by a lot, and that's because I've been eating garbage and a fair amount of it. Mainly due to being tired, and say last weekend I was snacking to keep myself going because we work quite late. So yeah, the weight is coming off and the running's going well. The only thing that has slipped, unfortunately, has been the fundraising, and I did get a challenge to run around Pool Park, around that circuit for one of my runs dressed as Pikachu, and I have a Pikachu outfit ready for it, which is a onesie for sleeping in that I bought my wife. I don't have one floating around just for fun. So if you want to see that, then I'm going to need some sponsorship, because the challenge was put forward but there was no money. Not a penny, so 50 quid if you want to see that next week. But then the challenges don't have to be running related. If you want to get me to sing a song, and there's been a few people who've asked recently, then let's price that at, say, £30 a song, and I'll upload it to YouTube. I'll do the best I can. They do take a fair number of hours for me to get sorted, so I think that's a fairly good rate. Although I usually do them for free, so it seems a bit like extortion. Moving on, if you want me to do something out of the area, for example, I don't know, climb a bunch of steps up a tower in London or something, because I have a horrible fear of heights and that would be torturous for me, then challenge me, pay me enough and I'll do it. You can challenge me to do literally anything that won't affect my running. It doesn't have to be me running around dressed in something stupid. Not that I'm trying to push people away from that at all. So what have I got next week? Similar, it's another 32, 33k, so it's going up by a couple of k a week. 32 or 52? I'm thinking miles, aren't I? So yeah, 52. I can't remember what I said earlier about how far I've gone now, but it's I'll put the stats on the screen now, and then I can prove myself wrong from what I said earlier, because it's more than 32. So yeah, 54 I think k next week, and a lot of that is sprint runs. I did some sprint runs this week, which is just running and then sprint run, etc. And they are absolutely exhausting. But really good for training. I also ran with the people from work who run substantially quicker than I do. I got a 3k personal best on a 5k run, and really paid for that yesterday and the day before on the last two runs of the week. But I did them, and I did them in time, so perhaps I can push myself a bit further and get some more PBs. I feel pretty fresh for having a day off and some sleep and not running today, and I'm a lot less tired than I thought I would be, so next week I might push myself a bit harder. See if we can get this expected finish time of 4 hours 43 down to something that I actually want to do. But again, thank you to everybody who has donated over the last couple of weeks. Thank you. I can't remember what the timeline was, but my wife baked a load of cakes with my mother-in-law, and we sold those and made some money, which was an amazing effort, and thank you very much. And then we've had some donations here, there and everywhere for some other bits and pieces. So keep them coming. I've got a long way to go. And any challenges, let me know, and if you pay me enough, I'll do them.